Ìwọ ló mọ̀ jàre.
Ìwọ ló mọ̀ to you too. Alright, let's do this.
Alright, man.
Hi, friends. Welcome to another episode of Anime and Opposites. How are you guys
I feel
doing?
like you're trying to have this cool guy voice. Hi, friend.
But I'm a cool guy.
Welcome back to another episode.
Why do you feel the need to mock me on every time I do
No, that's not
my
me
intro?
mocking.
I don't know. You just
I
was
was so moved by that voice. I was like, oh my god, I have to try to copy.
Find yourself instead. Make you feel like it's works. Ooh, the voice. I do like that. Don't start mocking me.
Okay, that wasn't a mockery. Sorry, of you. Okay, my bad. Sorry, carry on.
Hello, friends. Don't mind Jola. She's just hating on me. She wants to have what I have. This cool, sweet, suave voice.
I'm a female. I don't want to have that voice. Thank you.
Anyways, this is another episode. And this episode we're having a guest come on, and on the main segment we're going to talk about a few things. Not a lot. The guest is my wife, so it's going to be an interesting conversation because she's not into anime at all. So we're going to ask some questions. We're going to try and see how things look from us that we're sitting down and watching anime and we are so into it, and other people that are just looking at us and wondering, what are these children doing?
Basically how it looks from somebody else that is cohabitating with an anime watcher.
I'm telling you, I've not prepped her at all. I've not said anything, so this is going to be unadulterated. That's the word, right?
Unadulterated.
Yeah, it's going to be. I'm going to be. Hopefully, they're going to have my back.
And hopefully she's not going to expose you exactly.
And abuse me or something like that. So let's see how it goes.
Fingers crossed. You guys, fingers crossed for you. But you guys, low key, Uforo may have gone to tell her, look, I'm telling them I didn't tell you anything, but that thing you saw that time, don't even try and mention it. So,
No. I'm an honest guy. I didn't do that. I purposefully did not do that because I wanted to actually. She would expose me, and I'm not even going to lie. I don't trust her at all. 100% don't trust her. But anyways, so before we go into the headlines, you wanted to ask me something, and I'm curious.
Yes. Okay, so I was gonna ask you if you've played Control. Do you know what Control is, by the way?
I haven't played Control. I'm not sure I know what Control is, but I feel like I might have seen it somewhere, but it's not registering anything in my brain.
Okay, it is a video game, and it's actually on Xbox as well as PlayStation. So the reason I even brought it up is that I just wanted to say it's part of what I did that was interesting to me this week, right? So it's a game.
If it's on Game Pass, I'll get it.
PlayStation. I don't know. You can check, but PlayStation offered it as one of their monthly games, so I didn't have to pay. But they offered it some time ago. It's been in my library, and I started downloading it recently. I haven't finished the download, but I had enough to try the game out. And a friend of mine has already completed it and loved it. It's a weird game in a good way. So I tried a little bit.
Is it an old 2-bit kind of game, or is it like one of these
No.
good-looking new games that you?
It's a good-looking new game. It's like there's a lot of weird stuff to it, so you just have to expect a lot of weirdness. So all the things that are weird, they may give the game a bit of a weird look.
Scary.
So
weird.
Well, you see, now that's what I wanted to say. Now, like I said, I only just started it, and I played it only up to my first trophy. And the thing that got me about it is from the moment I started it, first of all, you don't know what the hell is going on because she's saying she has some inner monologue and it makes no sense. but then you just start off going into this building with some things you don't really know. It has a weird vibe. So it has this whole, like, you're playing a scary movie, maybe Resident Evil, I don't know, stuff to it. There's nobody around. Weird noises sort of pop up from time to time. And I was playing this at night. It's been a while since I felt this kind of way playing the game, should I say? Yeah,
it was giving you vibes. It was spooking you.
It was actually, because I was thinking, Christ, who sent me to play this at night? I'm casting myself. I literally had to reduce the volume of the game a little bit, and
you're literally scared.
Yeah, a little bit. And I was playing something on my computer as well, so that
music to calm you down.
Things. Yes, I'm hearing the game, but I'm also hearing something else. And I was playing, and then it was just all these. It was just so airy, like. But it was good. It was interesting. So I'm kind of pumped to try more of it out once I finish the download and stuff. I have many games that are finished, by the way. But
yeah, I'm still on Outriders.
Deep everywhere.
I'm still on Outriders. Oh, you know what? Apparently, because I spoke with someone yesterday and a colleague from work, and they also heard of Outriders as well. They said, "Oh, they heard I has some bugs." Yes, I did notice some of the bugs yesterday when I was playing, but the game is not easy. It's not. I'm using the card. Because you have different fields that you can choose. So it's like an MMORPG, if you know. So it's you level up. You go through all those things. You choose a class, and then there's the tank class. There are 2 DPS classes. One that is a long range DPS, and then a assassin type DPS, which is the one I'm using. Then there's a support class. Those are the 4 classes. Now I'm using the assassin type. I think that's called Technomancer. Now, why I chose that class instead of because I'm playing solo. So if you're playing solo, you don't want to you want to either choose the tank or the Technomancer. Now the tank, because you don't want to be squishy, you don't want to die quickly. That's why you choose the tank class. Now the Technomancer, which is the assassin class, can dip in and out of battle, so you can travel across to somewhere else. Like you saw it on that video, the way I disappeared and I appeared somewhere else. So that's what you can do. But you have to still latch onto an enemy. So it's an enemy you have to fly to. You can't just fly to nothing. So you can get behind them. So that's how you kind of use to get out of trouble, slow things down around you, do some crazy things like that. But I didn't go for the tank class because I read a little bit online that it's not the sweetest to play. So it's too simple in the sense that it's just like maybe this, maybe that, not so much moves that you would do that you'd enjoy the game. So that's what I went for. So they said if you're playing solo, it's one of those 2 characters. So I went with that Technomancer. I don't want to go too much into it, but I got to one boss. This is like you fight people that are bosses. Like, so in certain places you get to fight somebody that is a boss, but he's still like a human being kind of boss. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But I got to this big spider. I was just dying continuously. I could not. And the thing about me is that sometimes I'll play, and it works every time I do it. I will die. Then I'll die. Then I'll stop playing. Okay. And then I'll leave it for like maybe a few hours. Because that few hours, like, for some reason, your skills just got reset. Your brain comes back.
Your brain is gone on break to think of.
Next thing, when I pick the pad up and I play it again, smash it one time, you just smash it. But this was not good. I didn't do that with this one. I saw the bad thought. I said, this is going to be difficult to play. So I said, I came out of it. I said, let me try and join, because I've been trying to join an online game since I started playing the game. I play with other people. Not been able to. Every time I join, it doesn't. I don't know why. But for some reason, and then yesterday I was trying to join earlier in the day, but everybody was kicking or not allowing me join their team. I don't know. So anyways, I joined one team.
That's not being you.
I don't know what it is, because it's not like you get into the team. It's like they just the thing says connecting, then it now says you've not been allowed in the party or something like that. So anyways, I joined one team, and luckily for me, I don't know whether the game puts you with a team that is around the same place as you are, or they make them join where you are. I don't know what was the thing behind them, but it was exactly where I was, which was the spider boss. So we three went in, and we killed the boss. I mean, we died like once, so we killed the boss, and I was like, yay! I got one sick weapon, my dude, and I'm like, yay! And then since then, I've just been cruising, enjoying myself, and I'm like, I don't have to face that bloody boss again. But it shows me what is to come.
Right.
Because as you play, they keep increasing the tiers, and the tier is difficulty of the game. So you can reduce it yourself, but you won't get good drops. So it's one of those kind of things. But it's a really, really good game. I mean, I've played Division. I've played... there's the other one. Can't remember the name. But I'm enjoying this because I do enjoy MMORPGs. So that's that. Let's just jump into
don't
the
forget
Control.
Control is on Game Pass.
Yeah, I've already checked. I'm checking my phone on Game Pass to check if it's there. Then I'll download it, and then I'll try it. Cool. Hopefully, but I don't know if you can play online or if it's cross-play or anything like that. No idea.
Yeah, I didn't remember to check that. I just checked the platforms it was on. I didn't check if it was.
Yeah, I can see Control. Okay. I can see Control there. Okay. And it probably is on Game Pass, maybe. I mean, is that the game?
Yeah, that's it.
The girl, right?
Yeah, girl, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, so let's jump into the headlines. We spent a bit talking about the game we've been playing.
Yeah.
So first, CW gave us another look on Powerpuff Girls.
I know we've been on this Powerpuff thing, like where it's not deliberate, but
it's not deliberate, but they are updating their wardrobe, and we have to come out like E-News. Oh, see what Kim Kardashian is wearing.
Yeah, I know. Who wore it best kind of thing.
Who wore it? That's what I'll come with the Powerpuff Girls. Oh, see what they're wearing this week. Ooh, I like green chiffon she went with. It was so beautiful the way it just went off her leg.
Nice one. Like, we know you're an irregular.
Hell no. Hell for me. Everything.
What's wrong with being an irregular? There's nothing wrong
I beg. But yeah,
Powerpuff Girls.
What do you think? It looked better.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly better than last one, but it still had this whole... They are head to toe dressed in their colors, regardless, based on the little picture. So
yeah, we didn't really see that much, like that. Did we?
No, we didn't see that much, but that's why I say it looked like they were head to toe dressed in
and then, what's her name? Buttercup had short hair this time. So.
Short hair. We'll see.
That fits more of the narrative that they're trying to build, that kind of tomboyish kind of thing. Anyways, that's that on that. On today, wait until next episode when they update their look, and then we'll come. Exactly. Anyways, yeah. So Castlevania, I've been seeing it on Twitter. People are all happy. Final season is coming out on Netflix. I watched season 1. I don't know if I did watch season 2. It's one of those shows that you can enjoy if you watch it, but it's not like, oh my god, Castlevania and all those things. I mean, people that play the game and all those kind of things will enjoy it. And then obviously it's about Dracula, his son, and every other person around those stories. So it's an interesting story, and it reminds me of, have you watched Dota? That was on Netflix as well.
Nope.
Dota is actually
Someone
not bad.
is asking me about it. I haven't watched Dota. I've never watched Castlevania.
You never played Dota, did you?
Never played Dota. Never played.
Yeah, it was it was also not bad.
With any of the two.
It was not bad as well on Netflix. So we'll see. We'll see. And then they said they have a possible new series in the work, maybe. So we'll see what's going to happen with that. The next one is Demon Slayer. The film is just doing crazy numbers.
It's still raking in money. Like
still raking in money. 39.6 billion yen in Japan. Just Japan alone. That's a lot of money that the movie is making. I don't know how yen translates to pounds or to naira.
I have no idea.
But yeah, it's in billions, so it's a lot. Because even if they give you 39.6 billion naira, you know it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
No matter how the rates are bad right now, but
no matter how, exactly.
Yeah, and then the next one, yes, Godzilla vs Kong. I started watching it. It looks good. It looks great. Everybody around me that has seen it says it's a lovely, wonderful, well done movie. People around me, I'm not saying this.
I was going to say, okay, look, okay, that's nice.
Have you seen it?
Yes, I have seen it, but
and you didn't like it.
The fights are fine. That's the only thing about it.
No, but it's all about the fight. No, but it's all about the fight.
Then don't try, and don't waste my time with rubbish, because that's what it was. Absolute crap. The rest of it, all the other stuff they were trying to do, and the acting, I just did not connect to any of it. And I was just like, you know what? Next time, just know it's round 1, round 2. Fight.
From Jola is just giving them fatality, brutality, and all the animalities and all the teas. Wow.
He just wasn't feeling all that.
Wow, that's
literally
like
just waiting for them to get to the fight.
That's like a 4.5 from Jola for that movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
And even the fights are okay too. Sure. I wasn't like blown out of my mind, but yeah, it's good.
She didn't even make me even. She didn't even remove the 4.5. I just gave her as the rating. Like she just said, it's a crap.
Oh wait, what was my rating? What rating?
I said you probably rate the movie 4.5. You're like yeah.
Oh no, I won't. 4.5 out of 5. If it's out of 10.
No, out of 10. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, out of 10. Oh, okay.
Finish him.
To be fair, I can give it like 5, Jerry.
Wow, it's not even better.
No, because it's like I said, it's just the fight. Based on the fight alone, it was okay, Jerry. No. Based on the fight alone, 5 might be too low. Maybe like 6. yeah. Like not bad. It's not bad. I guess generally it's just not really my thing.
Wow. Wonderful.
Yeah, I would just say
wonderful review. It almost now makes me not want to watch it. So yeah.
No, go and watch it for the fights. I'm telling you now. Just don't bother with expect story. Don't expect anything.
And I was really trying to pay attention. You know, I was really trying to pay attention to the story.
Oh, really? I think you're also supposed to remember. Maybe you're supposed to remember some stuff from the other movies.
From the previous ones. Yeah.
I didn't like the others either, so everything was just gibberish to me. I'm like, yo, please just move to the fight.
Maybe. We'll see. Anyways, this second weekend in the US, it's done $13.4 million, so it's making some money.
It seems like
it's doing good returns. Then Resident Evil anime series is going to be premiering in July on Netflix. So there'll be a trailer in English and Japanese, obviously, and they've announced the director and the musical composer. So I look forward to that. I look forward to that because the movies have always put me off. The movies were not really great.
This chick, Mila Jovovich, have you?
Yeah, the movies are not great.
It's only part 2 of the movie I liked.
I was just watching the movie for watching the movie. Like I'm watching Resident Evil. Outside of that,
because just things torn apart. It's not
outside the movie. It was just noise. It's just a lot of noise.
It's a lot of noise.
So let's hopefully that this anime will be better. They will do something, and it's a CG anime, so it's not going to be like.
Really?
Yeah.
It's going to be like Beastars kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe, or even more like Ghost in the Shell, something like that. Not the cartoon. There's one that looks a little bit CG.
So like a Final Fantasy kind of thing.
Yeah, probably like Final Fantasy, I think. Yeah.
We'll see.
Then,
Okay.
All I have to say is One Piece. That's it. People that
That's all
know,
we can say.
people that know, the people out there that know what they saw in the last chapter, and we are all waiting for the next chapter. You know. So
It's funny you are doing this because you sworn me off even acknowledging the existence of something. Meanwhile, now here you are doing all this.
No, this one is different now. Come on, you're watching it. I'm not watching. I don't have any means to get there. I have no means. Yeah, you used to say you were surprised you had means. I mean, come on, it's like you live in the future and I live in the past. You can't.
Okay.
I'm using bucket water, using shower. Come on, it's not fair. You can't tell me to. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
So this is different. Anyways, I just want to say.
Yeah.
Oh, Oda,
yes.
Thank you. That's all I'll just get, because seriously, that's all. I don't want to say too much, but all I'll say is I'm looking forward to the next chapter because we have seen things that we didn't know we would see. So thank you. Moving on. And I wanted to fist bump. You interrupted me. I'm fist bumping to all my manga readers that are up to date out there. Well done. Anyways,
get there. Give me time.
Amen.
I've started.
I just said amen.
To catch up before
I'm saying amen. Is it a problem for me to say amen? Amen.
Okay, whatever. Carry on.
Anyways, then My Hero Academia, the anime. Season 5 or 6? Was it 5?
5.
Season 5. Yeah, season 5 is they're doing it at the moment and it's ongoing, sorry. And I just loved seeing and I you were wondering why did I call it Little Eraser?
No, I know. Well, I didn't know when I saw it at first, but yes, go on.
Yeah. And like the guy, he looks sick. I didn't know that because I've not read the manga. So I don't know this is happening. So this is all new to me, and I love the feeling. So that's why sometimes reading the manga doesn't allow you to get in, and you're like, oh, interesting. So hopefully this guy is a good guy.
So you like the introduction of?
I like the introduction of the character. Hopefully he's a good guy.
Well, reintroduction because he's gone in and come back and he's now carrying Eraser's scarf, so he has got to go and learn how to find somebody do all the routine he had done something before we even realized.
Cool guy. So you know what, he looks cool, and that's all. I just wanted to give him a little bit of a shout out, but yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see how they develop the story. This is one of those animes, I'll just say, there's some animes I watch and I always compare them to Naruto and One Piece. Why I compare them to Naruto and One Piece is depth. Let me use the word depth. How far can your anime go? Can I see the character development? Can I see a character grow? Can I see 10 years later? We saw Luffy and Naruto become older. We saw them young, especially Naruto. We saw him as a child. The next is now he's a grown-ass man with children. Luffy obviously has not reached that stage, but Luffy has grown from body.
Will Luffy ever reach that stage? Luffy is supposed to be. Didn't they say Luffy is like asexual? So it doesn't really.
I'm not going into that.
They said that.
I don't really care, and I'm not going into that. I don't.
You're the one that just said.
I'm just saying. I just mean like growing. I just mean like growing, like they looked younger, and then they are older. Like they even changed because Luffy does look slightly older.
It's his body that looks. Yes.
But all of them they mature. What I mean they mature, whether they mature in scars or they mature in looks, because Usopp definitely changed. Usopp changed from what he looked like before to something else. So what I'm trying to say now, we can see that character development. Like we can see all of them growing. So we are seeing them in different stages of life. So if you put it in a word or slice of life, they're taking at different slices of their life and showing us. I don't want to bring that one in. But anyways, so whenever I watch animes, I use those lenses to look at it, your depth, and maybe project how long you go for. So like now, you saw me just drop the word and move on to something.
Like I beg.
I can't be bothered. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to do it.
Yeah.
So, like I said, this anime Hero makes me think like that because for the fact that they had the movie of even showing All for One, I think, younger, and then they now, I think there was a whole movie, of him. There's a whole movie of him when he was a younger guy, like, and he's so younger superhero. Yeah, I think it's somewhere if you check. I've not watched it, but I've seen like different clips of it. And then, so I can see, like, I started looking at, especially the story that they're telling. I started looking at, what's the name? I started looking at the main character, the protagonist, becoming older, how he would look older how he would be when he has really mastered the power, how bad the bad guys are. You understand how much more we have to see. I still see that with Luffy for One Piece. I still see that with that other one, Black Clover. It's the same thing. Like, I can see there's a possibility for growth, and you don't see that with a lot of. I don't even necessarily see that with this anime that we love so much, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Because I think that we just finished watching. I think you may feel that way with Jujutsu because they haven't exposed it to a greater.
Yeah, but I
haven't done
see
that yet. It's like they put us behind a wall for now. So
so we
only see Gojo. That's
we don't even see, and aside from that, there's a way you can show kids in high school, and then you can show them they would have a growth period. But I don't know, for some reason it feels like you said, they've put us behind a wall, so we can only see. We don't know what is bigger than Sukuna at the moment.
Exactly.
We don't know if there's something bigger than Sukuna. But Naruto, when they started it, let me not spend too much time on this. Naruto, when they started it was Nine-Tail, but he was a child. So it's like, yes, you're showing us the Tail Beast is like the biggest, but he was a child. So when he was growing, it was like there is more to it than the Tail Beast, even though the story did center around the Tail Beast for a long time. So it was, his growth was also shown, and they showed us more. But anyways, that's about it. And then the final one for me is...
Okay, yeah, sure. Go on. It's funny you saw this. I wanted to add this morning. I saw it. I wanted to add this one. I now saw you had added it. Go on.
The final one for me is that Doc Ock is back.
Yeah, look, somebody has finally gone to say it. So
that confirms. He said it himself, Alfred Molina.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, and it confirms everything that because if he is saying he's going to take place, he is Doc Ock, and he's going to take place where it left off.
Yes.
In 2004. So that means they're going to
that river.
Yeah, so him in that river. Yes, we just stand there.
I'm making sure.
I'm just standing there for the river.
You just stand up like what?
I'm in 2021. Whoa! What? What happened? And all the whole world disappeared and came back. Oh, it was another Earth, not this Earth. I
know.
But anyways, it confirms everything that we are going to be seeing the 3 Spider-Men, like it or not.
Yeah.
This is just a confirmation of everything. So yeah, I'll pass it on to my Aibo to take us through the rest.
Alright guys. So because of Snyder Cut, it seems the Game of Thrones fandom, is now calling for a remake of season 8. And they're asking HBO that, remake this thing, man. And I agree, but I'm thinking the probability in my head is really low.
But
because this is not Snyder Cut where the guy had his own. They did it, and Game of Thrones was an expensive show to make. So to remake this thing is not going to be easy. So I don't think it's likely, but yeah, they can try. They tried for Snyder's Cut, so I mean, they can try. Let's see. it would be great if they did, because season 8 so unfortunate, but
So horrible.
as in, goodness gracious, pains me every time I think about.
You know what? You know what? I'll just say it for one. I mean, I was always a behind watcher with Game of Thrones. I started it with everybody, but then I started allowing it to build up. Not because I wasn't enjoying it, but because I wanted to watch a lot of it at once. So I didn't want to. So I wanted to binge. So I left like season 2 and 3 and watched it all at once together. Then I came to season 4, when everybody was maybe starting season 5. I watched season 4. But then the final season was the first time in a long time that I was. Me and them were together. Even when they were releasing, when people were leaking it, I was checking out the leaks, because there was a lot of leaks in the final season.
Yes, there were.
I was watching the leaks as well, and to be met with this rubbish was painful.
Well, anyway, so
please remake it.
okay. Good luck. Fast 9 apparently will be part of a trilogy that would finally end the whole Fast.
I didn't think about it when you wrote it. It's just now you're saying it that I thought about it.
What did you think, that Fast 9 was the last? No.
When I saw Fast 9 will be, I just skipped the trilogy. I went to the end of. I was like, yes, finally, end of this.
Sorry, no.
So they want to drag us. So they are doing 3. So they are doing 9A, 9B,
9B,
9C. This is not theory. It's not theory question. Why are they doing us like this? End is rubbish.
Well, at least the end is near. That's the only thing.
No, that's about that. No, that's if we give when is Fast 9 coming out this year, right?
I think so. Yes, it is.
2 years from now, 9B comes out.
The next one.
2 years from now, 9C comes out. Then they can decide to give us a remake of a receipt, of a rethink, of a redone of something, and then bring out 9D. I'm just trying to say that is about 4 to 5 years we still have of this. Don't get me wrong, I love Fast and Furious. But
we've had this conversation now. But,
yeah, they've overdone it. We are tired. Just end it.
So, yeah. So the thing is, they were talking about how apparently maybe the next one or something is going to have them go into space. It seems, I don't know whether that is a joke or for real. They're just trying, any new thing is what they want to throw in there. That's what they're trying to do. This one now has them using magnets and stuff. Have you seen the latest trailer?
I mean, I don't know. I've seen the trailer that the car flew, then the car thing carried the trailer and threw it like that, and the car.
Showed it before.
You know what? I was like, fine, but if they decide to go, I don't know if I'll watch the space one. I'm saying it now. I don't know if I'll watch it. At one point, see, let me tell you something about. Let me just break it down for you. Something about Fast and Furious. Fast 9. You're hearing it from me now. Fast and Furious is Nakama power. Fairy tale.
Yes, because the power of family power can make them do anything.
Everything.
Impossible.
I mean, come on, it's played out. They've done it too much. Nakama power all the way. Look at now, they're going to Nakama power to space.
That's Nakama power.
See, we've said it many times. We all like a car racing movie. It's lovely. It's nice. A little bit of action here, shots here, fights here. You brought in, let me call them by the names in the movie. You brought in Hobbs, you brought in Shaw. It was really nice. It was nice to see all those people come together. But then you start taking it. Even Expendables is not like this. They're taking it to a whole different level now. I mean, this is transcending driving, it's transcending action. They've gone into superhero, and I don't even know anymore. I don't know what's real. It was Fast and Furious written before? If it was written and it's coming from a book, maybe we need to go and check it out. Maybe this is what it always has been, and we are just being overly critical. Maybe it was a fairy tale kind of, or maybe it was Harry Potter kind of books, and then magic at some point is going to be coming. We don't know. We need to do the research.
We'll see. Yeah, but let me just say that they revealed that John Cena is Dom's brother, Vin Diesel.
Yeah, well, that was revealed. That was revealed a while ago.
No, I didn't know it was him.
Oh, okay. They reviewed it like since the first trailer. It was like the first thing that they mentioned.
Or maybe if I noticed it, just didn't.
That's why. So they basically were family protecting family from bad guys. Family. Then later now, family is now versus family. So we've gotten into a whole different.
They've done long lost family before.
They've done family to family.
And you know the Asian guy. I don't know.
He's the family of the family of. He's coming back. Yeah, he just appeared. Wonder Woman went to go and get him from Wonder Woman went to go and get him from the place of the dead and brought him back. Obviously, because remember she was in the movie at some point and she was dating. They were dating.
Yeah. She's always been in the movie. Not from the first one, but she's been there for quite a while.
But she's not in this one, right? She's not in anymore. She's still there. I don't think
they didn't show her in the trailer, but
no, I don't think she was even in the last one. But anyways, let's not even spend time on it, please. We've given them enough.
Oh, she died now. She's the one that died. Oh,
sorry.
Sorry, my bad. Well, you see, I'm tired of it. Oh yeah, let's move.
That's why I said let's move on.
So, just to say that there's a new PS5 update, and the two major parts of it is that the game storage, because they talked about that, right? Because it uses a new SSD card, yeah. And so now they're saying you can use an external storage to have extra space. Just that what you do is you store your games on there. When you want to play though, you need to move it back on SSD. It won't take time, but it's just an extra way.
That's painful.
And I finish. Not really. It's better than before. Where
I know. I'm just trying to say it's still painful. So, like now, even sorry. I'm just saying. I know it's not. I'm not trying to slag Sony off.
Yeah, even already interrupting my.
But I'm just saying that for the fact that right now on my Xbox Series, what is my Xbox One S? The old generation Xbox One X or whatever it is. I can connect an external hard drive and play directly.
Wait, are you talking about your current gen?
And the next gen, you can still do that.
Oh, okay. And
that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say it's long. I'm just saying that. I'm just pointing out that it's long.
Okay.
That's all. It's long because now, whether I like it or not, that's like 5 minutes, 1 minute, 2 seconds of time that you would have started booting of the game. So you have to now wait, put it back in, then you start playing. And sometimes that is enough to make you say, I'll play this thing later. Because what game do you have to remove, put inside this thing to now put this one in?
Well, when you are switching between CDs, just that it doesn't take as long.
But nobody's using CDs anymore.
I use CDs. You know, that's the funny thing. I actually like CDs.
Yeah, but we've kind of all
I prefer CDs. And first of all, because of where I am, CDs are easier.
No, but
there's something about me. I just like having it.
If you were on,
not that I don't do digital.
If Sony had something on like Game Pass, where I'm trying to say where you get new games regularly,
PlayStation.
You have games. No.
I get what wait. I get what you're trying to say. Your point is, if I had Game Pass because there's more games there, I would be for it. I'm saying that is a moot point because my problem remains the same. I have games plenty. Okay, if you look, right now I can look at my game library as my own Game Pass because I have plenty games that I've not downloaded, but I'll be interested in trying. But I can't do much with it right now. So I'm saying, even if I'm on Game Pass now, it doesn't help my matter. That's what I'm trying to say.
We'll see. It's all good.
Feel free to relocate me, and then
don't worry, I got you. I have somebody I know in Antarctica that's going to get you there.
Look at your head. Anyway, the second update was that they've now allowed crossplay between PS5 and PS4. So you don't need a PS5 to be able to play PS.
But you guys are Sony, they are wicked. I'm sorry. I know that now they are allowing it, and I know that it's a good thing. But why wasn't this allowed since? This should have been.
There was sharing. Oh, you mean when they brought out the console?
This should have been a normal thing. I mean, I can play with a Series XS now, like from the get go. I don't know why all these things are coming slowly like this.
They are using it to. I don't know. It's
painful.
It's typical, but that's what you expect of products, right? Phones, iPhones, when they first come out, bugs, whatever, everywhere. They improve.
This is no. I'm trying to say this is no. I get the bugs. I get the improve. I'm not going on bugs. I'm going off on simple things that are like. I understand what you're trying to liken it to, but I'm trying to say this thing coming out. Forget the game storage one. I understand one is even the more of a maybe they didn't want to allow external things into their game initially, so they just thought you just buy the big ones and use it that way. But people started complaining games were too big and stuff like that. That's different. But this crossplay between PS5 and PS4 should never have been a thing. Like what I'm trying to say is that it shouldn't be coming out as an update right now.
From day one.
It should have been. There is no reason.
I agree.
For that to not have come out from day one for me. No reason.
Because you were already doing that normally with the console.
And for the fact that you were
tapping to play.
Exactly, and for the fact that almost all the games on PS5 are PS4 games, it's unfair for you to now say, oh, a PS5 person after updating because maybe he has more money cannot play with his broke friends that have exactly the same games that they used to play together. I mean, it's completely unfair. It's not. I mean, I'm happy that they finally done an update, but it shouldn't have been this long, and it shouldn't be an update. It should have just come from day one.
I agreed. Sure, I agreed. Yeah. Then Mario Kart 8 apparently is now the best-selling racing game in America, in US. Yeah, wow. You looking at Wii U and Switch sales, mostly Switch sales, but yeah.
I really, at some point, when I have some extra
want to
cash,
get Switch.
I really need to go to because Nintendo is just one of those games that is close to the heart. No matter what
any fun sort of
Mario
like this.
Mario Kart and Mario World
in a long
ages. I mean, I've played the simulator a long time ago, but it's been ages. I need it back in my life.
Yeah. But you know what has taken over any Mario Kart anything? I'm almost I'm very biased towards Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot Racing. Like, I've always liked Crash Bandicoot since it came out. I've loved it since the jump, right? And I love the racing since they brought it on PS1. So I'm very biased as well because I love that. But Mario Kart is Mario Kart, right? So
but Mario Kart again, it's Mario Kart. You just said it. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, exactly. Now I there was this human eye webcam that apparently is being created. It's powered by Raspberry Pi, whatever that is. But can you get a human eye webcam? Can you see what it looks what it looks like? It looks creepy. Can you get something like that? It looks like skin but it's just the eye with eyebrows. I don't know.
Why?
Why would anyone create
Why do I want to be creeped out?
To be creeped, like somebody is actually watching you. Let me explain to people with
let me put that's what I was going. Let me go in a weird way. Imagine a guy and a girl or whoever or a couple. Let me put it like that.
I envision this is going.
They are long distance at the moment. They are long distance at the moment, and they want to get into each other's space virtually. They want to have some virtual sex. Should I put it? No, and the eye is now what the cam you now have, and that's the eye that is looking at you while you're doing
the eye can now move like left, right.
Is creepy.
It will now blink.
That
like
is creepy.
I mean, like
You'll be
That's why I said they might be playing to some people with some weird.
I'm telling you, you'll be like, babe, I'm not in the mood anymore. His eyes creeping me out.
It's creeping me out. Like, nah. And he brought that song to my head. That's somebody's way. You remember the song, but yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Exactly. But yeah, creepy. That was creepy.
We're creepy.
Anyway, my last headline is that Lucy Liu is also joining the Shazam cast. Apparently, the Shazam is called Fury of Gods, but she's going to be a villain. So now they have Helen Mirren, and now they have Lucy Liu.
But was it's Black Adam? He's
Black
not even a
Adam.
hero.
Shazam.
Oh, Shazam! Sorry, my head went to Black Adam when you said Shazam.
No,
I don't know
no,
why. I thought I said Shazam. Black Adam is not even the hero, so I was like, okay. So I wonder why even the Lucy Liu is a few. But I hope that they fine. Sorry, mistake. Anyways, I hope they are able to mix a little bit of Black Adam story to meet this Shazam, and then maybe build it into the next one that will come out, and it's going to be like a mashup of a way that maybe it's Shazam versus Black Adam or something like that. I don't know, because Black Adam is really Shazam's nemesis. So, well, unless they are telling us in different timelines, because the guy that they showed, the black, or is it black? Or the guy that they showed that kind of imprisoned Shazam, I mean Black Adam, sorry, is the one that gave Shazam his powers. If you saw the whole little trailer of Black Adam, when they were telling this, when they were drawing the story, you understand, because it's the same kind of character, because it's the old Shazam that imprisoned Black Adam in a way, because you know Black Adam was supposed to be Shazam, but he went evil. That's why he didn't do it. He was supposed to inherit the powers. That was what happened, but he didn't want to. The real story is that he didn't want to go the way that they wanted to go, so he went the other way, and he was more about power, and then that's why his own is the same exact badge he has on his chest, everything, but he's evil, kind of, or an anti-hero, or whatever you call them. So Shazam is the other one. Anyway, so I'm just hoping that they mix the story up, so we can move into our main content. And we're bringing in, I spoke about it earlier, we're bringing in a guest. The guest is my wife. Her name is Toyin. So please, Toyin, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Toyin. I don't know what to say because I'm not so I'm a non-anime fan. Probably I'm a fan of the opposite part of anime and opposite. So yeah.
Imagine. So basically this episode is myself and Jola we're just going to talk to you about how it is to first of all live with someone that watches anime, maybe plays game and is into those things, and being that you're not into anything like that. So how does
how am I to expose him?
Yes, and
expose him.
They want expose. Full exposure.
Do you know what? To be honest, at first, let me even start from the beginning.
That's they would say that. Let's start. Hey, you never to ask yourself.
Before I met Tufuro, I had no clue. Like, I knew about games because I played games when I was small, but mostly like Mortal Kombat and the rest. But then I just knew, I didn't know anything about anime. Like, I didn't know it was that big. I only knew probably Pokemon. Is Pokemon anime? So
yeah, sure.
Yeah. So that's the only thing I knew.
It's an American type of thing. So
but still, but the character design is anime. It's okay.
Yeah,
we can give it.
But I think you did not reveal this part of yourself until we got married. And then I'll like, especially at night, what used to happen is that he watches it at night when I'm sleeping. So I will be sleeping and then I'll start hearing, I said, what is happening? I will not wake up. So I thought it was one of those, because he watches very random things. So I thought it was one of those stages of, okay, I'm watching something random. And then I realized that it is continuous, and then he'll be calling people, have you read One Piece? I was like, okay, so now this, like, I tried to get into it in the sense, well, at first I fought it. At first I fought it because I was like, what are we, like, because at one point, after he revealed it to me in that way, it was that kind of thing of, okay, if let's say I'm not really concentrating, you start watching it, I'm like, why is it that this thing, like, I fought it, I did not like it for anything.
The reason why I was even watching it in the night, let me say, is because watching it at different times, because I know that, you know, it's one of those things, I mean, Jola, you get it. Anime is not one of those things that everybody understands, so you have to find your space to just watch. Not that you are, but you just want to become. You want everybody to be asking you questions of what is that?
Asking you questions,
what is going on? Why are you watching that too? What did I hear? What? So you just want to just find that cool, calm, quiet space. So sometimes I'll go and find the corner of the chair. We're watching something on TV, but my laptop is watching.
No, but then what are you doing? Watching? And then obviously on his phone as well, he was reading the comics. So
it's manga.
Oh, manga. Sorry, you see, I have to learn these things. So at one point, I was like, you know what? I can't fight this thing again, so I'm just going to accept it. So I then tried to watch it, but my issue with it is the fact that I have to read the subtitles.
Oh, okay.
And before I finish reading it, sometimes they've moved.
That's
so I'm like, okay,
you need to get
fast.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm looking at their face, and so that already upsets me. And then the second thing is the fact that they used to do all those kind of, I don't know how to describe it, like when there's an action part, they will now do the one I watched with you. They'll now do tun tun tun, like it's like maybe if they are fighting, there'll be moments they would do, I don't know, but there was something in the one I watched.
She's trying to describe like
a build up to
when you build up.
I'm like, you don't build chakra, you do
that's no patience whatsoever.
They're saying their move names. Okay.
So that they do those two things. I was like, okay, I've tried. But then there's one you were watching recently, which was more realistic. I don't know what it was, but I actually got into it.
I think it either is, I don't know which one it was, but I feel it's either going to be, I don't know. I actually don't remember. It could be that one that they did on Netflix.
No, the one I'll tell you was one that they were playing baseball or something.
Baseball.
But it was a weird type of baseball.
Sports.
Baseball.
Yeah. I can't remember, Sha, but then I got interested in that. Then there was
I mean, I do watch sports anime, so it's probably going to be.
But would that have been the one you tried to show her those?
No, he didn't try to show it to me. I just caught him watching it. But then, in general, I think it's the way they talk, the subtitles being so fast, and then the build-up is just.
What do you think about the? Let me go into the horrible ones. What do you think about when you've like seen me watch the ones that either they show too much fan service, like sexual things, or even because she has seen me watching, what's the name of that one? We do. She has seen me watching
what?
She saw the whole thing going on. I was actually telling her that, can you imagine what you're saying?
Do you know what? It made me laugh because he was doing what he was doing. So I passed, and then I was like, what's going on? Why is everybody's boobs showing? And then I came to sit down to watch. I was like, they started doing porn in anime.
Redo is not a great anime.
I was like, what?
It's a great anime to watch.
I was so surprised. I was like, this is becoming too much. Why are they showing so much? But that was funny. It made me realize that it's another whole, what do you call it, world and there's obviously everything you have in the normal movie world or in the normal series world you have in the anime world. So I think I've come to terms with it.
Do you think you would watch it? Like, I know. Do you know I think her problem is she will probably watch dub, not sub. Now, dub is when you speak English, talking over. Now, because she watched Telemundo,
I watched
like
Telemundo
that
for a while.
I couldn't couldn't
No
watch.
wonder.
I couldn't watch
No, I
Telemundo.
like Telemundo for a
I
while.
But not that she likes it.
But
Not that she likes
But
it
then
now.
I fell out of love for it. So I think at that time I was bored because, for
Yeah, you
example,
were
Z
bored.
World, I can't stand it. Same
I
with
think-
the fact that the build-up is like what is happening. You understand that kind of thing.
Yes,
Telemundo,
yes,
I
yes.
fell out of love. I think the problem with me is that even to sit down and watch, generally,
Which I told you.
to sit down and watch something, it has to be interesting. It has to go straight to the point, and it has
And
to be short.
it doesn't have to be long.
And
Like
if it
something
has-
like One
Wow.
Piece, she won't
and if it has so many seasons, I'll probably fall out of love
Yeah,
for
she
it.
can't
So
do One
I
Piece
can't
for
sit
long.
down
She can't
and
do
watch
so
something.
long.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
limited series work better for
yeah,
her.
I mean,
Things like
but then I get upset when
that
the
there's no
story
more.
finishes. So
Okay, so you there's no more, but when there's more, you complain.
yeah, I mean,
that
when
it's
it's too short, when it's too short, it's too short. When it's too long, it's too long. Except I'm bored. I think in my life, especially if I'm busy doing stuff, it's now with coronavirus that I've actually watched the last year. I've watched more than I've watched probably since I was a teenager, because I don't sit down to watch stuff. I'm not somebody that,
Right.
even when we go to the cinema, sometimes I sleep after 30 minutes.
Oh,
because,
yeah, one of
if
those
the-
people.
one of those
Yes,
people.
so
Do you know that? Do you know how the thing used to
Jonah is
pay
like,
me? Jonah, do you know how the thing used to pay me?
and you know
I would be waking Toyin up every time. I said, wake up, Toyin,
most of the
wake
times
up.
I've slept, it is because he has forced me to go and watch a Marvel this thing that I don't want to watch.
It's even worse. It's even worse. See how she's reacting. It's even worse.
No, but my issue with that other side of, okay, let's even move from anime. My issue with some of these Marvel and DC movies, I actually don't mind some, but then I think after I grew up, I just thought the end is always the same. Superhero movies, the end is always mostly the same. So in my head, I'm like, okay,
What is different? What can you give me?
yeah. I mean, let's Superman,
Show
Spider-Man,
her
let
the
them
boys.
die.
No, she liked
What
the boys.
I loved the boys. I loved the
She
boys.
loved the
Yeah.
boys. She
So,
was completely in love with
I
the
was
boys.
into the boys.
Funny
like-
enough, now these days, what I've noticed with Toyin is that this is what happens. When I was watching WandaVision, she was even pissed that I was not watching WandaVision with her at some point, because she started watching it from side. She always starts watching it from side eye. Do you understand? I'm watching on my computer. Then using one side
She
eye
wants
to look.
it.
The next it turns to full eye. The next it is not asking me questions. Why is this? And I'm right, I'm like, you need to go and watch all the whole Avengers 1, Avengers 2, Avengers 3.
Go and do the research.
full research. I mean, I
But
like
then
asking
she'll be
questions.
asking me questions,
And I
and
don't
every time I
understand.
press space bar, I say, this is
This.
Then I
can imagine.
now press space and then continue them what sort of questions, and then she now say what will happen, like, because she doesn't mind spoilers. She's one of the people that she likes spoilers. Spoiling
No,
for me
but-
is okay. I would say I'm not spoiling it. That's another whole other issue.
No, but I think for the fact that I actually liked the boys, I think I like a realistic superhero movie, in the sense that I've watched so many of these things and it repeats itself. I mean, I'm not a bad person. It's not as if I want the superhero or the actor, the person, the
To
main
die,
character to die.
To
But
die.
I mean,
But
let them
sometimes-
just
Well, you
do
would
something
you would like
different.
Invincible. You would like Invincible.
Yeah.
Invincible is like The Boys, just like it's a cartoon. It's not anime,
Yes.
it's animation,
Yeah.
but it's like
It's English.
completely out there.
Yeah.
It's English, so
Yeah.
it's something that maybe you can even try. But I meet a lot
Yeah.
of people, and everybody that I meet, like my current boss, he's trying to get his partner to watch anime, and he says the best one is to start with Naruto. I don't feel so. I don't know why. I don't feel the same way.
Well,
I
okay,
don't
are you
feel-
talking about for Toyin specifically or for?
Yes, for Toyin specifically, and for every other person.
Okay.
I don't feel Naruto is really the best to start with, because
Maybe
he feels
not.
Naruto is the best start because you can get in touch with the character, you can join
But
Naruto's
maybe
story,
it's
you
for
can
somebody.
do that.
If
But
it's for
I-
somebody you know will like anime for sure, then
Yes,
Naruto is fine.
Naruto
Because I
is-
started off with something like Naruto and it
But
was
we were,
No, but you were already interested in things
We're
like
different.
that.
I think
Yes.
you need.
Yeah.
We
Yes,
saw
yes.
like Toyin. I don't know whether you will need something
give her something
more
like
realistic. Yes,
Erased, not
Erased.
Erased.
Sorry, Erased is good. Erased is something because that is more like thriller.
this
something
story,
happened. A story, less action, less like a story. You get involved in the character. It's not about fights. It's about this guy's trying to protect this person.
I
Those
think,
are the kind of.
I think if there are less stunts, because it's like, okay, I can see through the stunts, it's fake. So
anime is anime.
Yeah, anime is anime. Even with things, even with all these other movies as well, like this superhero movies, I'm like, okay, there's nobody moving from one side of the world to the other and just appearing, and
but that's
all those kind of things.
But that's what we enjoy. That's not what she.
That was my fun long time ago, but now I know it is not. It's like, come up with something else.
No, but they're not trying to tell you it's real. We know it's real.
I know. Yeah, maybe that's the thing. I just want reality.
Because they do some mad move and you're like,
there are some
like now, would you watch Harry Potter and enjoy it?
No, I've never. I've done use Harry Potter.
No, I'm just trying to say, even if we decide to, I'm not trying to say Harry Potter is well, I'm just trying to say, even if we decide to say, let's go into something that most people watch, most people like Harry Potter, or we go into something like some other kind of things that are nice. Is not she likes I think you would like the reality of it. There's a way that you can follow the story and attach to the character where it's not all good things are happening.
Yeah, like the fact that I like Fast and Furious. Not that they don't do stunts with the cars.
But now we hate stuff. We all hate Fast and Furious.
No, but now it has lost the plot. So the original story.
It's funny that she's mentioning, but you were not here earlier. We were talking about Fast and Furious.
I used to get so excited about
in the next one of these.
I used to get so excited about it, but now I'm like, what part are they even on? Because I used to
using it to do magic now.
You understand? But then I used to like it because there's a reality, there's a story to it, and then there's the stunts there. Although some of them obviously they're a bit out, but then because you're
talking about the old Fast and Furious.
Or even the one, I can't remember what part it was that they went to go and bring out a whole safe box from a bank.
That was when they were still okay.
It was still okay.
Borderline, that's safe all over the road is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, but it was mind blowing for me.
It was still acceptable.
After that, it's like, okay, what are you doing?
See how car was flying from
one mountain to
Abu Dhabi, building to building. Flew to the next.
I said this one is becoming too much, and I've not been interested since then because
it's dead. It's dead.
In fact, when they did Hobbs and Shaw, I was like, why would you even do that? I didn't watch it.
I didn't like it.
I watched it.
I like Idris Elba.
I like Dwayne Johnson. I like Idris Elba. I like Dwayne Johnson. And I like Jason Statham. I like
Jason as well. But
I like all three.
But it was still a crap movie.
No, my own was
yes, it is.
I have a bias. If Vin Diesel is not in Fast and Furious, then what's the point of Fast and Furious? That's what is in my head. Although it was called Hobbs and Shaw, but it was a spin-off.
But she's a Vin Diesel fan.
So I'm like, okay, I watched Fast and Furious knowing that Vin Diesel.
That's why I became old.
so them doing it like out of character, I was like, nope.
Like my guy is not there, so why am I?
So why am I bothering? Yeah. So I think when the stunts are becoming unrealistic, and with a lot of movies like superhero movies, they have obviously you need to up your game from what you did the last time. So sometimes they become more and more ridiculous to the point where you're like, I enjoy this the Joker's babe.
Harley Quinn.
I enjoyed it.
The Birds of Prey.
I still haven't seen that movie.
I actually enjoyed it. I don't know why. Maybe because DC is darker.
Yeah, she preferred DC as a darker thing.
But maybe DC is darker, yes, but it's crap.
No, not all. No, it's just
I enjoyed the last
particular.
She liked Joker.
I like the last Joker.
Wait, Joker with Joaquin, or you mean Joker like
Joker with Joaquin Phoenix?
Heath Ledger.
No.
No, not Heath Ledger. No, I also enjoy Heath Ledger's Joker.
Pause.
Heath Ledger.
You've not seen
Joker. Joker.
I haven't seen
Even me, I've seen it.
Please. I don't think you should come to the next episode
Without
without watching
watching
Joker.
Joker.
You're not allowed. I think I'm being honest.
Whatever.
And I'm being serious.
I wasn't.
That means you're more of a Marvel person than
No, she's definitely.
No. I like both. I
Okay,
just
definitely
wasn't
Marvel.
particularly interested in.
No, you need to watch Joker.
No, I actually enjoyed the
It
Joker.
was
I
really,
did.
see,
I enjoyed
someone from the outside, someone from
Maybe
the
because
outside.
I enjoyed the Heath Ledger one.
Heath Ledger.
Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
I loved Heath Ledger's own. He was
Yeah, she
awesome
did.
as
Yeah.
Joker. He was
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
But that's why Joaquin did a good job too.
I heard.
It
You
was-
It's on my
stop,
list. I just
stop
haven't got to
hearing. Go and watch it. Seriously.
Same with Mandalorian, Abi. That you're
No.
disturbing my
Watch
life for.
Joker first. But yeah, so now before as we're rounding off, so the question is, you kind of have covered it. So when you first have noticed anime, not even before you met me, the first time you probably have encountered any sort of anime, what would have been the words that came to your head?
Oh no, that laugh was so.
because something first came into my head, but I was like, let me
No,
not say
go
that.
on. No, say it. Say it. Sorry, no, we want you.
That laugh was very. I'm like,
oh my god, these people need to grow up.
Bro, childish. I thought childish in my head. Yeah, go on.
That was that's the first thing I would probably
Okay.
say, and then the second
Right.
thing would be like how would somebody, because to me all the characters somewhat look the same, so it's like it's not as if I don't like cartoons,
Yeah.
but
it's not a cartoon though.
No, I know, but I mean they're not real characters, so it's like
You're making it pain. You're making it pain her. Don't use those words, cartoons.
but that's the first thing that comes to my mind. What's this cartoon?
No, but that's the perspective of an outsider. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
of an outsider,
So now, okay, you've kind of summed it up with childish. So now that you've had this, let's say, journey with me,
Yeah.
or even knowing that, see, maybe all of a sudden anime is all over Netflix.
Yeah,
anime is spoken
yeah.
about everywhere. You see a lot of people talking about it, grown-ups, and are like,
Yeah.
what do you feel about anime now?
No, I've understood now that it is a, what will I call it? It is a segment of its own. So I respect it as being a segment of its own, although I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah,
That
but you
is
wouldn't call
the
it
wrong-
childish, right?
No, I wouldn't call it childish again, because I've realized that a lot of the
That
stories
is not for children.
Yeah, a lot of the stories are not for children. I mean, they show like parts of the bodies that they are not supposed
Yeah,
to show.
not even just
In
that. Some of the stories are quite twisted.
They're quite weird, and they're quite
It's not
and they're quite grown. A child would not even understand.
Yeah.
Even the ones that are not twisted, some of the things are actually quite intellectual that you would not
Yeah.
understand.
So it's that kind of thing of me realizing that it's I think at first it was just out of ignorance, because I never bothered to understand what it was, and I was not going to be interested anyway, so I didn't even bother. But now I look and I'm like, now I understand. But then I still cannot understand how excited he gets excited about some things. Like sometimes he's watching it and then I'll just realize he'll pause and he'll be like, and I'll look at him like, okay, what is it? What, like he said, what if you see what happened?
I think she caught me watch the clap so many times. Jujutsu Kaisen clap, the whole. I kept going back.
She's going back.
I kept going back.
And I'm like, this thing was, and that is what prompts me to want to try, because like this thing must be.
You can see the
interesting.
excitement on the other person's face. Yeah.
So I've just
No,
accepted it like
that's some mad things that you just see over, like, just in different.
But you know
depends on
what?
you watch, there's some really
But you-
crazy things, you know.
Even just as she said what she said now, Story has said, finished it off. I just think, even as I got excited about the clap, you probably got excited about the clap. Other people that are into anime got excited about that moment. Someone like her, even watching it, cannot be excited, because you need to be inside that frame of mind of like an anime watcher to really understand the concept of what just happened in like that part of the anime. Like you, because in your head you link it to, especially when that whole fight scene happened, in your head you link it to Naruto, fight scenes in Naruto, subconsciously, even without saying it out loud. You link it to other big fight scenes that have happened in different animes, and then you kind of compare it to that moment. You now compare it to that moment, and it gives you a vibe that you feel you have to watch it again and again, even when maybe funny faces happen in anime. we compare it to so many things that in that moment we get it and we laugh, but I don't think you would ever see that.
It's
You will
the
just
same
see it
way.
as that particular
It's the same way
moment.
as there are some things I watch and you will never get it, and you
Yeah.
always make fun of me for watching
Yeah,
them. So
true.
yeah.
Like there's some.
May I ask
No,
something?
I said there are some things.
You don't
I
listen.
didn't
You don't
say
see
you
what
say
that
it.
shit.
Because what he will say, let me just say it. What he will say,
Calabash family.
yeah, it's not even Calabash. Like some YouTube, like I watch some YouTube like things, and he just looks at me like, "Why are you watching somebody's vlog? Why?"
I watch no.
No,
I watch
she
some
watched.
stuff.
She
Oh,
watched
thank
it.
God!
No,
He's
she
like,
watched
I'm a
it.
mad
No, but
person.
wait. Not necessarily. Well, I don't know. If
Well, not
it's the same.
vlogs, but then I watch a lot of like, I don't know how I even fall into it. It's like, okay, I'm checking for something on YouTube, and then something pops up. YouTube does their thing that they just feed you something, and I end
Oh
up
my
watching
lord,
it.
rabbit hole.
Yeah. I end up watching and end up enjoying it. But he will come and be
Yes.
like,
You guys always fall into
why
that.
are you
watching these guys?
Yeah, exactly. But then sometimes I enjoy it.
Those
Like,
vlogs are dangerous.
yes.
You guys
Because
are
you
just-
now
you
watch
guys are
and you
not-
now start to
you
follow
both
their
are not
life
normal.
and realize that okay, I'm following these people's lives too much.
No.
And that's it. The worst part is some of them will come and then, because there's one that broke my heart and they then got divorced. I was like, really? Why would
Wow.
you people do that? And then
Are
I
you
stopped. I said I
serious?
have to stop now because
stopped
I was
liking each
so
other.
yeah. they
Why are you
stopped
getting
liking-
like you're getting into their own lives? Like
That's how I used to come and look at both. I look at them. I say, "What are you watching?"
Go and let me go and live my own life.
You as in you get. That's how I feel. But you know what? This is how it is. This is why, if you remember, when we spoke about the slice of life episode, I said at the end of the day, you need to watch, because living with someone like this, we are not the same. I watch completely different things.
Yeah.
She watches completely different things. But sometimes we do come
Into our own space.
I come into our space and I sit
Yeah.
down and I watch
Because
Calabash.
there's one
Family.
time, no, not
And-
Calabash. He's not even saying it wrong. And there's sometimes, surprisingly, that like once in a while, I watch Nigerian movies. I was
Lord.
I was a Nollywood fan, like the old Nollywood. Nowadays, they do a lot of crap. In my own opinion, it's like they have had a Fast and Furious season, and then all of a sudden, this is is not, the storylines are not great again. But then sometimes I go on YouTube and I see something and I was like, okay, I'm bored, I'll watch it. And he sits down and watches it with me. This was recently, maybe because of boredom, but because before, once he just sees, he will spend the whole, if it's 90 minutes movie, the whole 90 minutes
Criticizing.
insulting every single
That's my
scene.
problem with Nigerian things, movies. That's my.
Also-
I will
also
criticize.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
very picky. If I'm
I mean, we that are
very,
watching
very
it,
picky.
we know that those scenes are pointless, stupid, and this.
Eh, but
we've accepted it like that. We've accepted it like that because we know that on a normal day, it's like, okay, we know what's going to happen next. But yeah, we'll just watch it just because. And to be honest, for me now, even like most movies, even like Hollywood, I've gotten to the point where, okay, it is a love movie. We know what is going to happen at the end. Sometimes I just fast forward and I'm like, oh, okay, she died, or oh, that's the end. So I think, I've just gotten bored.
It's boredom.
a lot of similar
Boredom.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm boredom. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like now, this morning I was watching Falcon and Winter Soldier. And she was asking me questions like,
No,
"Why
I
is this?
actually
What's is going?" And it's not. I'm not complaining about.
I
the
actually
question.
enjoyed what
Sometimes she will be
whatever-
watching it and she'll actually be well intrigued, asking me like particular questions of why is this guy like this? Why does he feel this way? And I will now have to start explaining. I'll give her snippets of what kind of happened to build up to this moment, and at least it's something.
At least it gets him excited to explain to me. Sometimes the explanation, I'm like, okay, that's what I asked you. But I'll just indulge in your
I bet,
explanation.
It's because he's the one that knows. He's enjoying explaining it to me.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Oh, this is this.
So I'm like, okay, I'll just listen to explanation, because sometimes he will now pause and say, now what happened? Because like today, for example, you're like, okay, so that was Captain America. I was like, okay.
No, she hasn't watched it, so I don't. want to
Oh,
spoil it
sorry.
for her.
Okay. So
Oh,
yeah.
I heard. But
Okay.
yeah, go on.
Anyway, it's fine. So basically that's it. Anyways, do you have any more questions for?
If you want to do the
No,
opposite
no.
part, call me so that I'll have your back, because there are two ladies against one guy, so that will
Like no, it should have been when you guys, whenever you want to like talk about what's the name of that bridge something.
Well, Bridgerton.
You
acting like you don't know it.
I don't mind it. He knows the name. He knows it very well because he was in
He's
this house
acting like
when I was watching it.
He's acting like he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Please don't try and pretend here.
I can't.
Wait, guys, can you see how both of them are ganging up against me?
No, but you knew about
Because we knew.
You even know some of the characters' names, I'm sure.
Eh?
Yes.
No, I actually don't.
You
That
do.
one is for I
You
don't
do.
know. I
Because I was telling him.
You don't know anything.
He's not even going to be there.
Page.
So let's just.
Page,
Yeah.
education page. Anyways, so thank you, Toyi, for coming
You're
in.
welcome. Anytime.
Yeah, we will definitely we will get you to watch some animes and bring you back to talk about it.
Okay.
Yes.
We should,
Yes.
Jola, we should look. Both of us should look for a good anime. Pick one for
You
her.
should not be
Give
young.
her erased. Give her erased.
Erase. You think we should
That's
give
what
her
I'm
erase?
saying.
Is it like 30 minutes
No,
episode?
is it 30 minutes?
Yes.
And how many?
Yes.
is it?
And
30
it's
minutes. But it's
12
only
or 13 episodes.
Thank you, Toyin, for joining us on our episode of Anime and Opposites. It's gonna be nice for people to have a perspective.
Some variety,
Yeah,
You're
because
some spice,
some spice, something
some
different.
expose. Oh,
People.
wait.
Expose that be.
There's nothing to expose, please. Wait, there's one
Let's
question.
not call
No,
your mother or something.
none of them, nothing. You know, look, there's one question I just remembered. There's one question I remembered, sorry, to him before we end this. Have you heard of anything called hentai?
I think I explained it to her. I think I did. After she saw that redo, I explained it to her.
But
What
it's
hentai?
not ringing any bells
It's not
right
ringing
now.
No,
any
because
bell.
remember I told you that there was somebody that ordered something stupid and it was hentai and you were like, what is hentai?
Oh,
And then I
yeah.
explained it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember, but I can't remember what it means.
So hentai is basically anime pornography.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Japanese pornography
Yeah.
in
Okay.
anime form.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, so if you're an anime watcher, you basically know what it is. You just know. It just
know.
comes with general knowledge, really.
Territory, yeah.
Yeah.
First of
Very
all, I'll
fast.
have to I'd like to apologize to the people listening. The quality might have dropped a little bit. We needed to change where we were recording. So
Yeah.
that's why if you hear the quality drop. But outside of that, once again, Toyin, thank you for joining us.
You're
So we are
welcome.
jumping
Thank you.
into what you said something while we were off air about the riders. So what did you say? You said something.
No, I think what I was saying is that on Instagram, when I see your post about riders, at least sometimes I can relate to it. So that's the only thing that I'm like, oh, let me like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like sometimes when you put some things up, I've not watched them, but then there's some there's some movies and that I relate to.
That we put on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, check out the
That's
riders.
nice.
Check out the riders.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So what are riders this week? Mine is solo leveling. I binged that whole thing in 2-3 days, literally.
It's still ongoing now.
It's still ongoing. I
Yeah.
was bored. You know, now we're in the phase where they love things that are not a lot of animes. There's nothing really showing, so I just went.
Naturally, there are things to check. But anyway, let's leave that for now.
They are coming out as brand new, so you don't have any
Yeah.
feeling towards them yet.
Yet,
So I decided to, because people have been talking about solo leveling, so I decided to check it out.
On my group, they keep posting every
Sick.
bloody week.
Sick,
I heard.
sick manga.
Manhwa, actually.
Yeah. Sick manhwa. Check it out. Really, really good. So Jola, what's your rider?
Well, mine is. I was actually a little torn,
An
but
oldie but
I
goodie.
decided to. Yeah. I decided to go with Avatar: The Last Airbender. Not technically an anime, but there's always that thing about is it or isn't it? But yeah,
Yeah.
everyone who knows.
I put it as it is. Yeah, just.
Yeah, sure. For those who haven't seen it, like the minority of the world, or like Tony here,
Wait.
Avatar is a good one. So yeah, that's my rider, man. That's my rider.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us on.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
And thank you to Toyin.
Thank you, Toyin, for also being here, giving us a perspective. We'll bring you back again. We said, yeah.
Definitely.
By the time I come back again, I would have known things. I'll just.
Maybe when you've seen something.
Fast, finally.
Have you read the last One Piece?
Even me, I'll be excited. Like what?
All right, guys. Thank you. Like, subscribe, follow, drop your comments, send us email, whatever. We'll read it. We'll give you a shout out. We'll get back to it. We'll discuss it. Have a wonderful week ahead. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye.